What's up, long drivers? It's your host, Alex Wober, here at Smash Factor, and we're ready to dive into all of the action in the Ultimate Long Drive world. First off, we're going to talk about the main schedule. Of course, we're going to talk about the month of May, and we're going to get into the North American Tour, and of course, what happened this last weekend in the Ultimate Long Drive world. Before we get into all of that great stuff, let's thank our wonderful sponsors here with 1764 Apparel, Tech, Shark Attack Golf, Catalyst, Yingling Brewing, and BuzzClear. Click the link at the bottom of the page, scroll all the way down on ultimatelongdrive.com, and make sure to click on the image that says BuzzClear. It'll take you straight to the store. Use the code BUZZ24 for 10% off on all of your purchases there at BuzzClear. Thanks for those sponsors. Let's move in to what happened this last weekend, starting off with the first event, which was the Michigan Season Opener Double Points, where we saw the longest drive go to Cody Richard in the Open Men's Division with a drive of 391 yards. Congratulations, Cody. Leslie Atkins in the Open Women's Division taking it home with a drive of 301. And Dana Sheely in the Women's 40 next up going 266. Congrats, Dana. Daryl Strecker in the Men's 60 with a drive of 321. And Randy Sparks in the Men's 70 going 223. Rounding out the Michigan season opener was Trevor Scott in the Open Men's Pro Final, smashing a drive 383 yards. Moving on to the second event, which was the Spring Fling at Top Dog, where we saw Dylan Spinato in the U11 Boys Division smash a ball 203 yards. Congrats, Dylan. Nolan Locke in the Open Men's going 299, while Shane Briggs in the Men's 35 went 292. Jennifer White and Ulysses White took home two divisions once again. Jennifer White in the 40 and 45 going 221 and 198. Ulysses White in the 50 and 55 going 304, and he added four more on his next one going 308. Paul Carlos Sr. in the men's 65 with a drive of 238, and Paul Lester in the Valor division with a drive of 266. Moving down to the Open Men's Pro, Shane Briggs took it home with a drive of 326 yards, while Brandon Rothweiler in the men's 35 Pro had a smashing drive of 341 yards. That completes the events that happened this last weekend. Let's jump in to the main schedule here, starting with the month of May, which we teased a little bit last week. Starting off with this weekend, we've got the Texas Long Ball Showdown at the Rim. That's back in San Antonio at the Rim Golf Academy and Driving Range, a part of the Central Texas League. That's May 4th this weekend, 10 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. And then Dylan Fay, his first event, a part of the Utah League, which will be at the Smash at Sweet Heat. That's May 4th once again, 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. That's at Sweet Heat Golf and Long Drive. May 11th, we've got three events coming up. Another three-event weekend if you have a chance to get out. Minnesota, Iowa Spring Bombs from 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. That's at the Bertram Chain of Lakes Regional Park, and to be more specific, it'll be at the soccer fields for those wondering. And you can find all this information once again at ultimatelongdrive.com. You can find it in the schedules tab in the main calendar. Two other events on May 11th are the Southern California May Bombs at Morongo. Fantastic grid at the Morongo Golf Club at Tequette Canyon. That'll be from 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. And then the 2024 Throwdown at the Gauntlet, May 11th from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. at the Gauntlet Golf Club, part of the Mid-Atlantic League. May 18th, we've also got three events. So back-to-back three-event weekends, Top Dog Drives at the Top Dog Golf Center. That's from 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m., a part of the Mid-Atlantic League North. The last two events that weekend will be the Western Carolina Mountain Madness from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. at the 4U Driving Range. And then the Mayhem in May at Miller Golf Center. That's a part of the Western Pennsylvania League, from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. at the Miller Golf Center. And then finally, the last event in May will be the 25th at the Southern Alabama Spring Drives, the Dothan Driving Range from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. May 25th, 2024, once again, a part of the Southern Alabama League. Now let's take you into the North American Tour, which if you come to Smash Factor and you check it out every week, we take you through this stuff. We give you all the details. We're going to keep doing that to keep you informed, keep you posted. June 8th, we've got two in June. June 8th, the East Coast Classic, big event coming up, World Championship qualifier at the Woodridge Farm Brewery in Lovingston, Virginia. Again, June 8th, 10 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. June 27th, a big one in Mexico. We're going down south, the 2024 Leon, Mexico North American Tour, June 27th, 1 o'clock p.m. to June 30th, 3 o'clock p.m. That's in Leon, Mexico. Once again, June 27th. All the information at ultimatелongdrive.com. 2 events, again, in July 13th, the Connecticut ULD North American Tour, which will be at Chris Coates Golf Range July 13th, 9 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. in Portland, Connecticut, and then the Ohio North American Tour July 27th in Dublin, Ohio at 11 a.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. That's at the Golf Center at Sports Ohio, and then capping off the North American Tour with the Kevin Blinkhorn Memorial Bash for Cash and Canadian ALD Championships August 16th, 8 a.m. to August 18th, 10 o'clock p.m. at the Big Golf Academy in Alberta, Canada. All this information, once again, I'm going to drive you to ultimatелongdrive.com. Hit the schedules tab, go to the main calendar, go to the North American Tour. All the information's there. You can also catch up with world rankings, results, league standings. All that stuff is there at ultimatелongdrive.com. We want to thank our sponsors one more time before we let you go. 1764 Apparel, Tech, Catalyst, Shark Attack Golf, Yingling Brewing, and BuzzClear. Once again, go to the bottom of the page, click the image that says BuzzClear. It'll take you straight to the store. Use the code BUZZ24 for 10% off on your order. Once again, long drivers, it's your host, Alex Wober. We'll see you again on this episode of Smash Factor.